This university I'm going to be talking about is located in one of the neighborhood. I call it neighborhood because it is not that big. It is not like Hamburg, it is not like Berlin, it is not like Munich. And if you want to know where this school is located, it is located in. Beautiful people, welcome back to our channel and thank you so much for joining the channel today. If you are new here, guys, please do not forget to subscribe. Please click the subscribe button. When you click the subscribe button, make sure you choose the one that has the bell over it, because when I post the next video, you would be the first to watch. How are you going to watch the video? Because a notification is going to come to your phone to tell you that Milton has uploaded another video. So today's video, I want to talk about some things that you need to know if you are planning to move to Finland. I have been updating people via my Facebook page, and it looks like since a lot of us here do not know, please follow my Facebook page. All right, it's Milton Fonkwa and the other one is Milton Fonkwa's Consulting. If you follow, you are going to get more updates from me. Now, there is a lot happening in Finland and a lot of us, we do not know. Please and please again, if you are planning to immigrate to Finland in 2024, listen to this video keenly. I'm going to be educating people now because I don't want people to come to me after February and say that Milton didn't advise us. Please, if you want to move to Finland in 2024, there are a lot of things you need to know. Let me bring out this first part. Please remember that tuition fee have increased in Finnish universities. Why am I emphasizing on this? Because I know a lot of people will apply without checking the tuition fee payment and how it's going to be paid. Tuition fee have increased in Finnish universities, guys, and I'm not even joking about this. This is so much money. Yes, so much money. There is a school which was charging last year 4,000 euros. Now this year I checked and this school is charging 9,000 euros. And there are conditions attached to so many of these programs. But again, I know even these euros we are talking about, I have a lot of people who have been talking to me. Milton, I have 1 million. Milton, I have 1.5. Milton, I have 2 million. Milton, I have 3 million. Where can I move to? 1, 2, or 3 million cannot carry you to Europe right now. If you are the one to do your admissions, do your bank statement, do your proof of funds, pay your first tuition deposit and apply for the visa. It is not going to carry you to any country in Europe right now. The reason is because that money, 3 million alone, you have to remove a portion of the money and pay your first tuition deposit, because without payment of the first tuition deposit, you cannot apply for your visa or residence permit. Do you understand me? So Finland is not an exception. So now if you are saying that you have 3 million and you are the one to do your bank statement and put money in your account, because the money must be in your account for Finland, yes, it is going to be impossible. So take a look at the tuition fee, look at the payment plan, and of course, before you proceed, I'm going to be bringing a lot of videos. After this video, you are going to watch a video on Novia University and another one on Savonia University. I have already dropped a video on Lapland University. So please do not hesitate to watch those videos. Now, if you check BSc programs, the tuition have increased. Then MSc programs, the tuition have increased. There is something you need to know. The joint application is starting on the 3rd of February or 3rd or 4th or so. And by the 17th of February, it's going to be closed. But the good news here is you can apply to 6 different programs in 6 different universities. Then at the end of the day, you will get admissions only to 1. This is something you should note, and there is no application fee. The only problem is the tuition fee. Why am I driving to? I am trying to explain to you that since there is an increase in tuition fee, make sure you choose a program properly. Make sure you choose your career well. Make sure before you apply to a program, it should be a program that can help you secure a job in Finland or abroad after you finish. Or if your intention is to return back home, then it is going to secure a job for you. Now, if you go to Finnish universities, you are going to find IT, engineering, business, economics, healthcare, maybe daycare, maybe nursing, and all the rest. Do you know that among all these courses I just mentioned here, Among all these healthcare, IT, and all the rest, the only course that sells well now in Finland is the healthcare. Courses related to healthcare, that's nursing, pharmacy technician, daycare, personal support worker, all these type of courses, they sell well now in Finland. So if you are applying to Finland, this is my advice. If you are going for bachelors, try to apply to nursing, healthcare courses. These are the courses that will yield fruit. If you go and apply for maybe business management, maybe accountancy, are you sure you are going to work in Finland as an accountant? Let me bring you a story. There was a time one guy booked an appointment with me. Then we were talking. He told me that he's graduated already. He has a residence permit and also a 4 years work permit. But Finland is not where he wants to reside because, it's not a residence permit, but a 4-year work permit. He told me vividly that he does not want to stay in Finland for long. He wants to move to Canada because in Finland, you cannot study directly what you work except in particular fields. All right, you are just going to be moving from one area to the next, struggling up and down, and you will not be able to work in that particular field. So make sure you choose a career that can be accessible in Finland. Now, this is where Canada has an advantage because if you study economics, you are going to work as an economist. If you study accountancy, as an accountant, healthcare personnel, you are going to work in a healthcare facility, maybe nursing as a nurse, and all the rest, human resource, you are going to go into the hotel industry. This is how Canada is, and this is why Canada is advantageous because what you study is what you are going to study to be doing or to be working in, or the industry you are going to enter. Guys, pay attention to all of this. I'm just saying because of the increase in tuition, if you do not plan well and choose your program properly, you might regret at the end because you will spend so much money to study in Finland. At the end of the day, you start getting issues, one or two, and there are a lot of changes like I told you. Now, this is the first point, increase in fees. So you should make sure you choose your program wisely. Okay, this is very important, guys. Now, the next part is the English language course exams, IELTS. Or the TOEFL exam. These are compulsory exams. You should get them if you want to study in Finland. I keep repeating them every day because I want everybody to say, I saw the video, but I didn't write the exam. That's why I was rejected. Then I will not blame myself again. Please, if you watch my video, go and take your IELTS exam. These are things that have been made compulsory by maybe Finnish officials. Most BSc programs may not ask you for IELTS, but master's programs would ask you for this. I'm not saying that BSc will not ask you. I'm just telling you that some may not ask you. But again, what do you need to do? Research, do your due diligence. Go to the program website and check if they are going to ask for this. All right, but I know pretty well that almost all the schools have put IELTS. In fact, English exam compulsory. Some schools will accept you with SAT exam. All right, I even checked right now and I saw a university. They said that we're going to do selection based on people who applied first, based on people who came early, and of course, those who have SAT exam. Savonia University is this university. They are going to select 3 people. I'm going to bring the video, detailed information on this and how you can navigate with this. Please remember, when you apply to Finland, there is something called an entrance exam. That's the first phase after the closing date of the application and closing date of document submission. You have to do what is called an entrance exam. That's point number 1. And after the entrance exam, you are now going to go to the group interview. But you can be exempted from the entrance exam if you have this IELTS. Some schools may decide, and there are other examinations you can take online, and before you know, you'll be exempted from this exam. They are the ones to process your documents, so you have to put an eye on everything you do. I hope this helps you. That was what I just wanted you to understand. Remember, if you are moving to Finland, like I said, Duolingo may be accepted too in some other schools, but some others will not accept it. I will not encourage you to waste time to apply for Vamia. Of course, I always believe that you do things that can help you. Of course, we are both looking for scholarships, but do I encourage you to go and be applying for Vamia College? No. The reason is why. Because Vamia is very competitive, And the application for joint the joint application is going to be done on studyinfo.fee. That's the website. So please check all of that and put them into consideration. Remember, there is no age limit. Yeah, there is no age limit. So for those who are asking me if there is an age limit, there is no age limit. Then if you are doing legalization, that is when you are moving with your family, because you need to legalize your marriage certificate. But for now, you do not need legalization to apply for any school in Finland. I hope you understand. Then you also do not need an application fee. That's another advantage. Then you can apply to 6 different programs. I mentioned that already. Then pay tuition before the visa application. Of course, if you do not pay tuition, how do you intend to get your final letter? Because you must pay tuition to get confirmation from the school that you have paid your tuition. You cannot proceed to visa application. This is how they do it. Then dependents can work full time. Remember, you can move to Finland with your family. Oh yes. While you as a student will work 30 hours a week. Remember, the money you are using for proof of funds must be in your personal bank account, and it cannot be in anybody's account except this person is your spouse or your partner. I already talked about the working hours, and all you need to do is to go and start checking the schools one by one. Make sure you check the schools one by one, then know the course that these schools are offering, know the tuition fee. So when you go to the joint application, you are now just going to strike your application immediately. You do your application immediately. For requirements, you need to study in Finland. You need your scratch card, you need your YX certificate, you need your passport, you need your transcripts, and you need your bachelor's degree certificate. These things are very essential and very vital. They need to be with you 24/7. So in case you want to do your application from work, why not? You go collect your details, you do your application, and you are good to go. There are a lot of schools I'm going to talk about. Remember, there is a video you are going to watch where I talk about all the 22, I think there are 22 applied science universities in Finland. But again, stay tuned, because all the details are going to be coming like back to back till we meet again in another one.